Lady Diana Spencer was a humanitarian who loved helping and caring for others, even though she had many problems of her own. Diana was the first high-profile person photographed touching a person with AIDS. Some of Diana's campaigns helped AIDS sufferers, landmine victims, and victims of domestic abuse. She became Diana, Princess of Wales, when she married Prince Charles of England on July 29, 1981. Diana Frances Spencer was the daughter of John Spencer, 8th Earl of Spencer, and Frances Burke Roche. She was born on July 1, 1961, and died in a car crash on August 31, 1997, at 30 years old. Diana was a beautiful, healthy baby. She had two older sisters, Jane and Sarah, and a younger brother, Charles. Although the children had a privileged life, they got to do normal things too. This is probably one of the reasons why Diana was able to connect to ordinary people. When Diana was 6, her parents separated and her father gained custody of the children. This was the first time Diana made herself feel better through helping others. She would comfort her younger brother when he cried for his mother. Diana loved to swim and dance. She was also praised for her kind nature and her willingness to help others. Visits to the elderly, sick, and physically challenged were common for Diana. Diana became very worried about her figure while she was young. She could not stand the thought of being alone, which was why she was always surrounded by a huge group of friends. Self-consciousness drove Diana to develop unhealthy eating habits. She would eat so much out of misery that she would make herself sick. One of Diana's many struggles in life was bulimia. For 10 years, she made herself throw up at least 5 times a day. Diana spent the years before she met Charles helping others, working as a kindergarten aide, and spending time with her close friends who loved her. Everyone thought Diana's wedding to Prince Charles was like a fairy tale. Their marriage actually had many problems. Charles still had a relationship with another woman after he married Diana, and this knowledge didn't help Diana's low self-esteem. The media attacked Diana viciously. She was startled by the sudden, stressful attention. Diana begged her new husband for help, but he completely ignored her and thought her problems to be fake. She tried to catch his attention in physically and emotionally scarring ways. Diana threw herself downstairs, cut her wrists, and cut her chest and thighs. Prince Charles still refused to offer help or support to the distressed new Princess of Wales. Diana absolutely loved her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. She spent every moment she could with them, and they were always her top priority. Soon, Prince Charles realized that his young wife was struggling with bulimia. Instead of trying to help, he mocked her, making degrading comments. Finally, in 1988, Diana got help after encouragement from her old friend Carolyn. Although Diana's vomiting stopped, her marriage worsened. In 1992, it was announced that Diana and Charles had agreed to separate. Diana was happy the last few months of her life. She was seeing Dadi Al-Fayed, and she was thrilled with the way he treated her. On August 31, 1997, Diana was riding in a car with Dadi Fayed, Henry Paul, and Trevor Rees-Jones. The driver, Henry Paul, was speeding, trying to escape the paparazzi. The black Mercedes-Benz sped down the Pointe-la-Alma road tunnel in Paris, and the car crashed into the 13th pillar of the tunnel. Henry Paul was later found to be under the influence of alcohol and on an overdose of antidepressants. On April 7, 2008, it was decided by a jury that the speeding drunk driver Henry Paul and the press photographers unlawfully killed Diana. Frey's bodyguard, Trevor, was the only survivor of the crash. The world cried when Diana, the loving, caring mother and humanitarian, was killed. Diana worked for the Red Cross and was deeply involved with helping AIDS patients. Diana auctioned all of her royal clothing after her divorce and donated all of the money. Another thing Diana fought strongly for was the elimination of landmines. Princess Diana, the people's princess. You cared for every living thing and millions of young women look up to you. You're truly an inspiration. You didn't like the world, so you went out there and changed it. The world thanks you for that.